The year 1894. The first research institute in our country was inaugurated under the name of the Ottoman Bacteriological Institute. Agricultural R&D activities gained momentum with the establishment of institutes, one after the other in the first years of the Republic. These institutes were the first steps of TAGEM. Today, as the General Directorate of Agricultural Research and Policies, we convey the knowledge we have acquired from the past to the future, with the power arising out of a deep-rooted tradition. Having a history of more than a century, we are the most deep-rooted, largest, and countrywide R&D organization in Turkey. Utilizing modern breeding techniques, we are developing high-yielding varieties resilient to climate change. Approximately half of the seeds annually produced in our country are 100% domestic and national varieties developed by TAGEM-affiliated research institutes. We are developing and growing Turkey's seed production with nearly 900 varieties introduced to the sector of field crops. We have a say in fruits, vegetables, and ornamental plants with more than 250 varieties developed in horticulture. We are protecting and preserving materials of plants, livestock, fisheries, and microorganisms in the gene banks of our research institutes, in line with international standards. Our gene banks contribute to humanity by providing materials to researchers working in our country. We conduct research in livestock and conserve our genetic resources. We are implementing countrywide breeding programs targeting sheep, goat, and buffalo. We develop new technologies for identification of fish stocks and improvement of aquaculture. We are working with the relevant units of our ministry to identify early diagnosis and accurate control methods to manage animal diseases. We conduct R&D for healthy and high-yielding animals. For cultivated plants and crops, alternative control practices are a matter of great importance to identify pests, diseases, and weeds resulting in problems. It is our priority to promote biological and biotechnical control and to ensure rational use of pesticides with innovative techniques. We embrace our traditional food culture and develop technologies for safe food and feed production. We protect soil, water, and closely monitor climate change. We support the projects of our stakeholders and the scientists who carry out R&D and innovation studies on the issues needed in the agricultural field. By following the developments around the world, we are working on the development of new technologies and the identification of alternative policies that are essential to our country and the sector. TAGEM has a strong capacity in horticulture, plant health, biodiversity, and genetic resources, food and feed technologies, animal husbandry, animal health, fisheries, aquaculture, agricultural economy and policies, agricultural mechanization and information technologies, field crops, soil, and water resources. Our main goal is to nationalize the sector, to develop presently imported technology with domestic means, and to reduce the foreign dependency of our sector. Our task is to develop agricultural inputs and technologies to protect and diversify our country's biological wealth and to pass it on to future generations. Our mission is to bring together the spheres of the public-private sector and the academy in the agriculture and food sector, and to develop suggestions and policies that will solve the problems of the country's agriculture. R&D activities and their outputs make significant contributions, not only to the national welfare, but also to the welfare of all humanity and the sustainable bioeconomy. We conduct R&D to design and develop innovative solutions, prototypes, and manufacturers for agricultural machinery and technologies. TAGEM is an institution that conducts R&D, manages and supports R&D activities thanks to its infrastructure facilities. The infrastructure of TAGEM institutes has been made available to the private sector, thus enhancing public-private sector cooperation. TAGEM provides R&D support and reduces costs up to 10% by opening its infrastructure to the private sector. As a result of the agricultural R&D studies, ongoing since the early years of the Republic, the efficiency in agricultural production has increased and Turkey has become a net exporter country in the world. It is evident that the future of agriculture lies within the R&D, innovation, and technology. Therefore, we introduce new varieties, technologies, and production techniques to our farmers. We are working together and growing stronger. In the age of information, R&D is the assurance of a bright future. TAGEM, agriculture for the future, agriculture from the future.